hurts to think of you. Strange how silence calls your name tonight. Every breath feels like a quiet goodbye. I still trace the words you used to say, but they slowly fade away. We were close like we would never break. Now I'm lost in every step I take. All the dreams we try to hold turn to dust, turn so cold. I try to keep you in my arms, but love slipped through my heart. Now I'm here with all this pain, calling you in vain. It hurts to think of you. Every little thing we used to do, now it's just a memory I can't erase. Tears fall down my face. It hurts to think of you, even when I try not to. Every night I'm breaking into two, just remembering you. I still hear your voice inside my mind like a ghost I'm never leaving behind. Every word still feels so true. Even if I lost you, I gave you all I had to give, every piece of me to let you live. Now I'm standing here alone with a heart that's barely whole. Wasn't love or just a dream? Nothing's ever what it seems. All the tears I try to hide are falling deep inside. It hurts to think of you. Every little thing we used to do, now it's just a memory I can't erase. Tears fall down my face. It hurts to think of you, even when I try not to. Every night I'm breaking into two, just remembering you. If I could turn back time somehow, I would stay and fix us now. But time won't listen to my cries, and love just slowly dies. I keep holding on to you, but there's nothing I can do. You're already far away, gone without a word to say. It hurts to think of you, more than words could ever prove. Every beat inside my chest is blue, still belongs to you. It hurts to think of you. Even now I feel the truth, that forever wasn't meant to be. Not for you and me. So let your memory stay, even if it breaks me every day. It hurts to think of you. The silence in this hallway feels so loud. I'm searching for your face inside a crowd. I try to breathe, but air's getting tight. I'm losing every battle with the night. I tucked away the pictures on the wall, but I still wait to hear your footsteps fall. Since that day you walked away and left me cold, I'm be a ghost in every single street. I hear your name in every heart I beat. The shadows in the corners start to grow. I've got so many miles left to go. I tell myself that I'll be fine alone, but I'm a queen without a heart or throne. The clock is ticking, but the time is standing still. I'm climbing up a never-ending hill. You took the light and left me in the dark, a hollow chest without a single spark. Since that day you walked away and left me cold, I'm holding on to stories never told. My heart is like a glass that hit the floor. I don't know who I'm living for anymore. Every sunset feels like shades of blue. Since that day I lost the part of me that's you. I'm still here, waiting for the rain to clear. Just a shadow of the girl I used to be. Since that day you took the best of me. Faded echoes whisper through my lonely night. Your goodbye still feels too hard to realize. I kept hoping you would turn around, but all I hear is empty sound. We had something I believe was true. Now I'm here just missing you. All the words you left behind still replay inside my mind. I held on when you let go, stay where love began too slow. Every tear I tried to hide fell apart deep inside. I stay waiting for your heart to come back home, even when I knew I was alone. Every second felt like I was losing you, but I stayed for you. street waiting, but you said goodbye. But you said goodbye. Empty sky where my hopes used to fly. Now I just watch them pass me by. I held a future in my hands, but it slipped through like shifting sand. I used to see a brighter way. Now everything just fades to gray. I'm left without dreams, just fading light, lost in the silence of the night. I try to build a world of mine, but all I found was out of time. I reach for something I can't see, a broken hope inside of me. I'm left without dreams. Every step feels heavy now, like I forgot my own somehow. I chase a feeling I once knew, but it disappears without a clue. I tell myself to still believe, but there's nothing left in me. I'm left without dreams, just fading light, lost in the silence of the night. I try to build a world of mine, but all I found was out of time. I reach for something I can't see, a broken hope inside of me. I'm left without dreams. Maybe dreams can come and go and heal the heart that's moving slow, but right now I'm standing still with a heart I cannot feel. I'm left without dreams, but I still try to find a reason not to cry. Even if I feel alone, I'll keep searching on my own. Every step is not the same, but I will rise from all this pain. I'm left without dreams, but I remain. Your last word still lingers on my skin, like a quiet storm I'm trapped within. I try to act like I'd be okay, but everything broke when you walked away. I felt your love slowly disappear. Now all that's left is silence here. Your goodbye hurts me more than I can say. It takes my breath and pulls me away. I'm holding on to what we were, but every memory starts to blur. feels right. Your goodbye hurts me. I'm not the same. Your shadow follows everywhere I go, a quiet pain I can't outgrow. I close my eyes and see your face, but I can't bring back your embrace. I tell myself to let you go, but my heart just won't say no. Your goodbye hurts me more than I can say. It takes my breath and pulls me away. I'm holding on to what we were, but every memory starts to blur. I call your name into the night, but nothing ever feels right. Your goodbye hurts me. I'm not the same. Maybe one day I'll learn to heal and forget the way you made me feel, but tonight I'm still holding on to a love that's already gone. Your goodbye hurts me. I still fall apart. Every echo lives inside my heart. I'm trying hard to let you fade, but I'm trapped inside the love we made. Every step feels incomplete, like I'm lost without your beat. Your goodbye hurts me endlessly. The silent room where your shadow used to stay. Now every breath just slips away. I'm holding on to pieces of us, but they fall apart in dust. I thought your love would never end. Now I'm breaking once again. You left me without you, I'm undone, like a night without a rising sun. I'm searching for your touch in vain, but all I find is quiet pain. I'm reaching out into the air, but there's no one waiting there. You left me without you. Your voice still plays inside my mind, the soft echo I can't leave behind. I close my eyes to feel you near, but all I find is empty here. I tell myself to be strong, but I don't feel like I belong. You left me without you, I'm undone, like a night without a rising sun. I'm searching for your touch in vain, but all I find is quiet pain. I'm reaching out into the air, but there's no one waiting there. You left me without you. Maybe I'll learn to let you go and heal the heart you used to know, but right now I'm still holding on to a love that's already gone. You left me without you, I still cry with every broken part inside. I'm learning how to face the truth, a life that doesn't have you. Every step still feels untrue, like I'm lost in what we knew. space where your voice used to stay. Now every breath just fades away. I reach for you in the dark inside, but only emptiness replies. I thought I could learn to let you go, but your silence cuts me slow. Your absence hurts me more each day, and every word I couldn't say. I'm holding on to what we were, but everything feels like a blur. I call your name into the air, but nothing answers anywhere. Your absence hurts me. I'm alone. Your memory lingers in everything, a broken heart that used to sing. I close my eyes, I feel you near, but you disappear, you're never here. I tell myself I'll be okay, but I'm fading more each day. Your absence hurts me more each day, and every word I couldn't say. I'm holding on to what we were, but everything feels like a blur. I call your name into the air, but nothing answers anywhere. Your absence hurts me. I'm alone. Maybe time will heal this pain, and I will learn to love again. But tonight I'm lost in what we knew, still reaching out for you. Your absence hurts me, I still break with every breath I try to take. I'm learning how to stand alone with a heart that turned to stone. Every piece still calls for you, even knowing we are through. Your absence hurts me. It's true. I'm tracing shadows on an empty wall, learning how to breathe after the fall. I thought we were a story written in stone, but now I'm standing in this house alone. The silence here is louder than the rain. A heavy heart is such a quiet pain. I gave you every piece I had to give. I built a world where only we could live, but the foundation started turning into sand, and now I'm reaching for a ghost's hand. I guess the stars weren't aligned for us. I watched our gold turn into dust. I fought the wind to keep the fire bright, while you were walking out into the night. It hurts to finally see the honesty. That love was yours, but it wasn't meant for me. The pictures in my head are fading fast. I'm tired of trying to make a memory last. You were the answer to every prayer I made, but now the colors have started to fade. I'm letting go of the hand I used to hold, searching for warmth in a heart gone cold. Maybe we were just a beautiful mistake, a little more than my soul could take. I'm not angry, I'm just hollow inside, with nowhere left for these tears to hide. I guess the stars weren't aligned for us. fire bright. While you were walking out into the night, it hurts to finally see the honesty. That love was yours, but it wasn't meant for me. No, no, it wasn't meant for me. Just a chapter I have to close. Letting you go is all I know. It wasn't meant for me. A fading light is all that stays with me. Your absence fills the air. I breathe, I reach for you but lose the touch. Missing you just hurts too much. Every step feels out of place without your arms, without your face. On this lonely night I call your name, but nothing ever feels the same. I'm holding on to what we knew in a world that lost you. Every tear falls in the dark, echoes from my broken heart. On this lonely night I'm alone. Your memory lingers in every sound, a quiet love that's not around. I close my eyes and see you near, but you disappear. You're never here. I tell myself I'll be okay, but I'm drifting further away. On this lonely night I call your name, but nothing ever feels the same. I'm holding on to what we knew in a world that lost you. Every tear falls in the dark, echoes from my broken heart. On this lonely night I'm alone. Maybe time will ease this pain and I won't cry in vain, but right now I still feel you in everything I try to do. On this lonely night I still remain, dancing softly with the pain. Every heartbeat feels so weak, like I've forgotten how to speak. I'm trying hard to make it through, but I'm still lost in you. On this lonely night I'm alone. A silent room where your eyes once stayed. Now every light just fades away. I search for you in every face, but nothing fills that empty space. I felt your look like gentle fire, now it's gone and I feel tight. I don't have your gaze, it cuts me deep, like a promise you didn't keep. I'm reaching out but you don't see the way you used to look at me. I'm holding on to what remains, but it only brings me pain. I don't have your gaze, your eyes were home, a safe place to be. Now they don't turn back to me. I close my eyes and feel the past, but it slips away so fast. I try to find that same light, but I'm alone, and every night I don't have your gaze. It cuts me deep, like a promise you didn't keep. I'm reaching out, but you don't see the way you used to look at me. I'm holding on to what remains, but it only brings me pain. I don't have your gaze. Maybe love just lost its way, and your eyes chose not to stay. Now I stand in quiet pain, calling out in vain. I don't have your gaze. I still remember every look felt like forever. Now I'm left with what we knew, a love that didn't make it through. I'm learning how to face the night without your gentle light. I don't have your gaze, but I still feel you. I saw it in the way you stayed, like you were halfway gone. You held my hand but not enough, like something felt so wrong. I try to be the one you need, the one you never leave, but deep inside I always knew you weren't choosing me. I gave you more than I should, but you never really could. I was never your first choice, just a heart you used when you were lost. You said you cared, you had a voice, but love shouldn't feel this cold. I was never your first choice, just someone you couldn't hold. I gave you all I had inside, but I was never the one you chose. You said my name like it was safe, but never like it was true. I stayed through all your empty days, still hoping you come through. I tried to fix what wasn't there to make you finally see, but love don't grow in broken space, and you had none for me. I stayed longer than I should, hoping maybe you would. I was never your first choice, just a heart you used when you were lost. You said you cared, you had a voice, but love shouldn't feel this cold. I was never your first choice, just someone you couldn't hold. I gave you all I had inside, but I was never the one you chose. Maybe I was just your place to fall, not the I couldn't keep, but a pain I'll always know. I was never your first choice. Now I see what I was worth. I gave you all I had to give, but you never chose me first. Never first. Never yours. You walked away without a sound, like I was never there. No last words, no final look, just silence in the air. I waited for a simple sign, a reason I could keep, but all you left behind for me were promises too weak. I called your name in the dark, but you were already gone. You left without a goodbye, goodbye. Didn't even say why. I was standing in the rain, watching you just walk by. You left without a goodbye, goodbye. Took my heart that night. Now I'm lost in all this pain, trying to be alright. I still replay the moment, like I could change the end. But love don't give you second tries when it starts to bend. I try to find the words you hid inside your quiet lies, but all I ever got from you was truth you never tried. I held on longer than I should, but you never understood. You left without a goodbye, goodbye. Didn't even say why. I was standing in the rain, watching you just walk by. You left without a goodbye, goodbye. Took my heart that night. Now I'm lost in all this pain, trying to be alright. Was I that easy to forget, or just too hard to love? I gave you everything I had, but it was never enough. You left without a goodbye, goodbye. Now I finally see why I was loving you alone. Well, you said your last lie. You left without a goodbye, goodbye. And I still don't know why, but I'm learning how to breathe without you in my life. No goodbye. I try to wash you from my mind, but you still live in me. Every night I close my eyes, you're all I see. I told my heart to let you go, to finally set you free. But every time I breathe your name, it comes back to me. I let you go, but you never left my soul. My tears still know your name, falling in the rain. Every drop still calls for you, even through the pain. My tears still know your name, I whisper it again. Even if you're gone for good, my heart won't understand. I hear your voice in quiet air, like you're still around. Every step I take away still pulls me down. I try to build a life alone without your memory, but every road I walk on now leads you back to me. I said goodbye, but I still feel you here. My tears still know your name, falling in the rain. Every drop still calls for you, even through the pain. My tears still know your name, I whisper it again. Even if you're gone for good, my heart won't understand. Maybe time will fade your face, but not the way I feel. Some loves never disappear, even when they're not real. My tears still know your name, echo through the pain. Every piece of me still breaks, calling you again. My tears still know your name, I'll never be the same. Even if I try to heal, love still feels your name, and I still say your name when no one hears me. I watch your shadow fade into the gray. You didn't have a single word to say. I kept the fire burning through the night while you were looking for a different light. Now this house is just a hollow shell, a story only these four walls can tell. I held my breath, I held your hand. I tried so hard to The silence is the loudest thing I hear. It's been a long and lonely kind of year. I saved a space for you inside my heart, but you were tearing every piece apart. I wore your ring until it turned to rust. Now all our promises are lost in dust. They say that letting go is how you heal, but they don't know how hollow I still feel. I stay behind to fix what you had broke while you were moving on like it's a joke. While I was giving us one final chance, I stayed even when you didn't want me to. I stayed. Now I'm learning how to live just me and the ghost of us. I stayed longer than I should, hoping you would change your mind. Every word you never said left a deeper line. I gave you all my quiet nights, every piece of me, but loving you just showed me what I'll never be. I try to be your everything, but I was just between. I was only your almost, never the one you chose. Close enough to feel your love, but never close to hold. I was only your almost, a heart you couldn't keep. You were all I ever wanted, I was just your maybe. You held me like I mattered, then you slowly let me go. Like I was just a moment you would never show. I kept waiting in the dark for you to finally see, but love don't grow in empty space, and you had none for me. I called you mine in silent dreams, but you were never me. I was only your almost, never the one you chose. Close enough to feel your love, but never close to hold. I was only your almost, a it's just too late. We're never worth the stay. But I gave you all my love and you walked away. I was only almost, never the one you chose. I stayed hoping you would be mine, but you were never close. I was only almost, now I'm learning to let go. You were everything to me, but I was just almost. Just almost, never yours. I gave my heart without a doubt, like it was safe with you. Every dream I built around us felt so real, so true. I never thought I'd lose myself trying to make you stay, but love can slowly fade to nothing while you slip away. But you were letting go. This was the day I lost myself loving you. The moment I had nothing left to lose. Every part of me still reaches out, even when I know the truth. This was the day my heart broke into two. One stayed with me, one stayed with you. Now I'm standing here with empty hands, still holding on to you. Tracing patterns on my empty palms, looking for the heat of where you stay. I try to build a world inside your arms, watch the colors slowly start to fade. I gave you every piece of heart I own, and left myself with nothing but the cold. I was the shadow, you were the light. I was the one who stayed through the night. But even the strongest of hearts has to break when there's nothing left for it to take. I'm the story that you never told, the secret that you didn't want to hold. I stood right there in front of your eyes, but you were busy chasing other skies. It's a heavy kind of silence, a lonely kind of free, being the love that couldn't choose me. The hallway feels a little longer now. The silence has a way of getting loud. was just the same. I wasn't a mistake you had to make. I was the risk you didn't wanna take. I was the anchor, you were the sea. You were the only horizon for me. But even the brightest of stars has to fall when there's no one to catch them at all. I'm the story that you never told, the secret that you didn't wanna hold. I stood right there in front of your eyes, but you were busy chasing other skies. It's a heavy kind of silence, a lonely kind of free. Being the love that couldn't choose me. I'm not angry, I'm just tired of the almost, of being the one who loved the very most. I hope she gives you what I couldn't find, while I leave the ghost of us behind. It's a heavy kind of silence, a lonely kind of free. Being the love that couldn't choose me. No, you couldn't choose me. I'm finally letting go of the we. Just a that you couldn't quite find. Something was slipping away. You held me close, but not like before. And I felt you drifting away. Your eyes no longer looked at me like I was all you could see. I tried to stay inside your world, but you were leaving me. Felt it in the silence before you said a word. It was the night you stopped loving me, the moment I couldn't breathe. You were right here next to me, but a million miles from me. It was the night my heart broke slowly, falling so quietly. You didn't even turn to see when you stopped. remember how it felt when your hand slipped from mine. Like everything we used to be was fading out of time. I tried to hold on to your love, but it was already gone. And I was standing in the dark, still thinking I was home. I saw it in your silence before you walked away. Didn't even turn to see when you stopped loving me. Was I the only one still holding on while you were already gone? I gave you everything I had, but you just let it fall apart. It was the night stop loving me, the night you let me bleed. I was crying silently, hoping you would stay with me. It was the night I lost my dream of who we used to be. You didn't even fight for me when you stopped loving me. And I still hear that night every time I close my eyes. Tracing patterns on the palm of my hand, trying to find where we used to stand. The silence is heavy, it's pulling me down. I'm lost in the middle of this quiet town. I kept every promise, I gave you my best, but you left a weight inside of my chest. I didn't see the storm behind your eyes, I didn't hear the truth beneath the lies. Now the air feels cold and the lights are dim, and I'm learning how to sink or swim. Because you broke me softly, piece by piece, a slow kind of hurting that won't ever cease. You didn't even shout, you didn't even try, you just let the flame flicker out and die. Now I'm holding on to shadows of us, turning all our gold back into dust. Yeah, you broke me softly. I look at the door like you walked through again, but I'm just a ghost of who I was then. You took all the color and left me with gray, finding it harder to get through the day. It's funny how forever can end in a night without even putting up one single fight. No marks on my skin, no scars you can see, but you're everywhere that I try to be. It's the quietest stake, it's the loneliest sound, watching my world fall straight to the ground. Because you broke me soft. pieces of my heart I can't control. Every step feels heavier than before. I'm still chasing something I can't hold while I'm breaking to my core. Every word you left behind still repeats inside my mind. I was trying just to stay while you slowly slipped away. I kept running after you, but I lost myself in truth. Every breath I try to take feels like it's too late. I'm out of breath today, trying not to call your name. Every heartbeat feels the pain. I can't run away. I'm out of breath today from the love I couldn't save. Every tear I hide away is drowning me in waves. Your memory lingers in the air I breathe, like a part of you still lives in me. I keep reaching through the dark alone, but there's nothing left to hold. All the dreams we used to share disappear into nowhere. I was holding on too tight while you faded out of sight. Was it love or just a lie hidden in your quiet eyes? Every moment that we knew fades away from view. I'm out of breath today, trying not to call your name. Every heartbeat feels the pain. I can't run away. I'm out of breath today from the love I couldn't save. Every tear I hide away is drowning me in waves. If I stop and close my eyes, will I see you one more time? Or will everything we had disappear like that? I gave everything to you, all the pain I'm going through. Now I'm left here on my own with a heart of stone. I'm out of breath today, with no strength to feel okay. Every step I try to take leads me to the